This inspector summary review on
2 Osborne?
2 Osborne Street in
Newark.
New Jersey. We have a fire escape as well as the one over there. We are pretty much suffering from the same disease. We have back connections to the walls, and this one you can actually move with original hardware. In this case, we got a ladder, a drop ladder. This is a guillotine. If you let go and somebody's standing down there,
yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Kill it.
And somebody removed the hardware. Somebody removed the pinwheel and the weights on this thing, so it just drops like a guillotine. You say, right?
Exactly.
So we can actually just make this a fixed ladder.
We can make it. We can make
so
make
that
a fixed ladder
7 to 9 feet off the ground, or we can fix it right here
at the wall.
At the wall, and then they just jump down. Otherwise, they have to put all the weights back on this thing, right?
True.
Yeah, just like that other one. The model for the weights is like the other one over there. Okay.
Right.
Otherwise, it's illegal with this pin.
It's illegal.
Yep. So you want to do all the original hardware?
All the corners they need to be reinforced with new bolts.
Yep. Same as number 1. So always refer back to number 1, right?
It's back to number 1. It's an exact copy of number 1. We have original hardware. Over here we can see, on this fire escape, we can see clearly the rust in between.
It's massive. It's bigger.
Over here, if you can see this one right here, I don't know if you can capture it, but you can see.
All this rust needs to be cleaned out, right?
Good shot from here.
Yeah. And by the way, Inspector Valise, I have a copy of a rivet right here.
Well, you can see what's happening already. It's weak.
So these rivets have been popping out, and there's no nuts on these, and that's why as soon as there's some rust jacking and these pop out, that's when the treads fall. Exactly. So this is one example. So let me photograph that. You say there's a much larger.
This is a good shot right here.
There you go. Yeah. So that rivet is no longer there.
Right.
So there's a rivet there. There's a 1/2 inch spacing, and there's no rivet on the inside. So that tread's ready to drop.
Right.
If we were to hammer test it, it would drop. And this is the rivet. So the rivet looks like that. And look how short these rivets are. They're at best total shaft 3/8 at best. And this spacing there is already 1/2 inch at least. So that somebody, a fireman or a occupant, were to step on this, it would give way. Okay, what else you got?
Okay, we got the railing, the spacing of the railing.
You got some cement issues I see up there too.
Cement issues over here.
Yeah, I think also you mentioned that a lot of these sills are cracked and feeding water to all these supports, correct?
Exactly.
So all these are suspect. All these supports are suspect.
On top, we have holes in the wall.
Yeah.
They need to be.
What about while you're there? What about the rivet at the front of the support?
It needs to be replaced.
Right.
That's original hardware. Everything needs to be replaced.
And what about the one in the back also?
The back, the front.
And then we're gonna repack these supports, but then we're gonna put an epoxy bolt on these, right, in the springtime.
To where it permits, we have to go in the wall.
You know what we have here, Inspector Valise? We also have, it's an open building right now. We can actually drill through, put plates on the inside, and do it now because the whole building's open.
That's true.
And get the plates on the inside and boom, get them all done now. Everything's wide open.
And not epoxy.
And now wait for the spring for the epoxy. Very good. Okay.
All right. The stringers, they need to be the support for the stringers. The security support for the stringers, they need to be changed.
So all the J clips need to be changed out. It's all original hardware. Okay. We got nothing but all these nuts are missing. It's all eaten. So all 100% of the superstructure of the platform and the frame needs to be done. All corners need to be swapped out. Yeah, got it. It's fully painted. They did fully paint the entire fire escape, correct?
It's fully painted, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's nice and shiny.
But the cement is all questionable, spalling cement and all the connections.
So we have cracks on cement, obviously from water leaks.
Yeah, they're doing a tuck pointing of the whole building. They got a mason coming in and doing all the sills of the windows.
But obviously there's been water running through it, so all the supports are questionable now.
Yeah.
Because of it.
Yeah, well, I think the through rod idea is going to be the easiest because we can do those immediately to tie this back in. Okay. What else? Again, some repair. You notice the bolt. They did change a couple of bolts right there.
They changed 2 bolts.
Yeah.
One thread was changed.
It was this one.
It was this one, okay.
Yeah.
But this also needs to be, you know,
Right.
with a support bracket and
Right.
bolted down.
And these original hardwares on the rails, you want all these, you want these all swapped out. This one all swapped out, the top one, and then you need the 2 lines, right? We're gonna do the 2 lines. A child can fall through some of these rails. The gap is too open.
I could slip right now and go right through it myself.
Yeah. If you fall just the right way, you can slip through these rails, yeah?
Yeah, you might even child. So again and again, floors that we've seen here so far is the same issues. Original hardware.
Cement
rust,
issues, yeah.
Spacing on the railings. The top and the bottom of the stringers that need to be supported and change that to new bolts.
Yeah.
Every corner.
The rivets need to be changed out. The back rivet needs to be changed out.
The supports, cement work.
So all major structural needs to be rebolted. All minor structural just needs to be verified, right? So all these pickets just need to be verified.
This is a good example of what's going on in the walls.
Yeah, and the sills
totally destroyed.
Been feeding water for years. Okay.
The corner, over and over again, same thing in every corner.
Yeah. Got it.
So again, same thing.
All of it. So 100% of all the treads are going to get rebolted.
They have to.
Cleaned and rebolted.
They have to.
Okay.
Got cement work issues.
Perfect. All right. Any and all questions? They can just give us a call here at Farscape Engineers. Ask for Inspector Valiz, Inspector Meneses, and we can answer any and all questions for the bidders who are bidding this project at 800-649-3333. Otherwise, 75% of this Farscape needs to be rebolted, sealed with silicone, and all the work on the cement sills needs to be done by the mason. Any questions? 800-649-3333.